Hi, this is Megan Sykes with Classics Eventing, here to talk about Mari WTW and her progress so far. Mari went to her first recognized event this summer at Texas Rose Horse Park and competed in the beginner novice. This first video is some clips from our test. She was a bit tense, with it being her first time in the ring at a actual event. She would get a little bit short in her neck and quick in her steps, but for the most part she didn't have any major blow-ups or nervous moments, just kind of experiencing the ring and the atmosphere for the first time. So we just tried to stay as consistent as possible and give her a positive experience in the ring. I think she scored a 31 or a 32, which I was quite happy with. Her movement is still so good, and for how young she is, her contact is quite developed. It's just going to take time for her to learn to relax in a show environment. Now we move on to the cross-country phase. She was really, really good in this phase. She showed some great gallop. First couple jumps, I did have to give her a little smack on the shoulder to get her thinking more forward than too high up and over the jumps. But as we went on in the course, she really found her stride. As we kind of come to the water, she needs a little bit of encouragement. It's kind of a hard first water. It's got some terrain down to it. It's a very big, bright blue water complex there at Texas Rose, so she just needed a little cluck, but you see she listens to my aids and carries on quite well. And as the course goes on, she just kind of found even more relaxation, and those jumps started to get a bit more regular, but for the most part she was very straightforward for her first recognized event and very, very brave. She didn't bat an eye really at anything. And this event can be a little bit spooky. It's right next to a pretty big highway, and it's one of the biggest events in the Texas area. So there's spectators and everything's very well decorated, and they've got some really bright colored jumps out on their course. So I was very happy with how she handled the atmosphere out on cross country. And she finished this show really well. I don't show the show jumping, but she had one very green rail and a 2-stride combination. But other than that, she was very rideable, very good with the atmosphere, and she shows a lot of great promise for the future. Just got to get her out to more events and get her more adjusted to the show life. But I'm super excited about this mare, and thank you.